also for grace for me to be. I want to apologize first for being late. It's just my office. So when things are going on here, you can easily hear. So I was surprised that the seminar was going on. We were not getting the sound. That's why I had to call you that what is happening. So it's when you spoke, pick the call, discover that the program was already ongoing. So I'll just go briefly. Some of the things I want to talk about, Coach Angel has just spoken on some of them, especially when it has to do with you, the artist, protecting yourself. So it will make the work lighter and easier for me. So the topic is arts as a legitimate business. If I understood very well, this was a seminar and I saw speakers, but I'm surprised that people come for seminars without a writing. Or maybe the conference was supposed to provide them writing material. But I want to advise, if you are going for a workshop or a seminar, always carry something to write. And if you don't have something to write, now use your phone to record something, because you will not keep everything that will be in your head, what will be said to you. I've learned a lot from what Coach Angel was presenting. I'm not an artist, but I'm a fan of knowledge, information. So anything that I can hear, that can add value to my knowledge, I always appreciate it. So I'll be talking on art as a legitimate business, turning creativity into income without compromise, exploitation, or self-destruction. I'll be delighted to talk about this because first is my field. I'm a business consultant. And as a business consultant, we cut across every field of business. Yes, every field of business. And when I was young, I had dreams of becoming a musician and artist, but the ecosystem by then did not warrant people from Northwest Anglophone to really succeed in music. And so I gave up that dream along the way because I realized I was frustrated with my destiny. And there are so many musicians who have abandoned music or art because at one point it sounded frustrating. Yes, it sounded very frustrating. And to some, like in the world today, there are many people who art is their career, that's their source of living. While here in Cameroon, I would say that a greater percentage of artists use that as a part-time. They use that as a part-time, not a full-time. Why? Because they don't know how to make income or make a living from their art. So I think within a few minutes, we are going to learn some few ideas that we can put in place to turn your art into a legitimate business. Now, I want to first of all look at your neighbor on the right or the left. Look at one neighbor and tell the neighbor that you have a gift. Tell the neighbor you have a gift inside of you. Alright, so you have a gift inside of you. A song, a story, a rhythm that no one else on this earth can replicate. Alright? So tell that to the next neighbor. You have a gift inside of you, a song, a story, a rhythm that no one on this earth can replicate. One of the interesting thing about art is that most of an art is inborn. It comes from the inside, just like the coach was saying. If you are bitter, you release bitterness. So it is inborn. And what you have, you must be confident that what you have, only you have it. So nobody can replicate. Even if somebody has to remix your song, the person will only do with the remix, but not actually the original content. So you must believe in what you carry as an artist. Now I want to start by asking these questions too. How many of you have been told that you have to choose between art or real work? Especially your parents, right? Especially if your parents are the worst, if your parents are teachers. Yes, and then you say you want to be an artist. Sometimes you be disowned because you choose to be an artist. So they choose between art and real work because they don't consider art as a real work. Alright, the next question. How many of you have been asked to perform for exposure? We just want to expose you, we just want to show you to the public. Alright? How many of you have done that? So if they are just to show you to the public or expose you, will you be paid for that?
Full side.
Instead, you count the privilege to be exposed, right? Then the next question I'll be asking you: how many of you feel exhausted when exhausted? That is not from creating, but from struggling to survive while creating. All right, I want to be sure that I'm talking to the right audience, because one mistake I feel, I didn't ask the profile of the audience that were to be in this seminar, so I should know what to prepare that will tailor to their needs. Okay, so I want you to understand that your art is not just a gift, it's a legitimate business. Being an artist is not just a gift that you possess, it's a business opportunity that you have. But if you don't know how to transform your art into business, you'll be exploited in the name of exposure. We just want to expose you. And that people that they started their career and they ended their career only in the name of exposure. Are you understanding? Only in the name of exposure. After 10 years of being in that field, they're still trying to expose you. Nobody pays for your art. Nobody pays for your service or your gift. You understand? Because they say they are trying to expose you. Now our focus is to find how to shift from starving artists to creative entrepreneurs, practical ways to build real income streams even with limited resources, and then thirdly, how to spot and stop exploitation, and then fourthly, and most importantly, how to protect your peace so you can sustain this work for a long time. Okay, I think he just said a lot of things in that last objective, which I think I will not talk on that, or maybe I will not say much of that. Now let's look at the first part, which I will tell it, reframing the mindset. All right, reframing the mindset. Now, a lot of artists, they suffer burnout and they even give up on their career first because of the mindset that they carry. How many of you have ever gone to the studio, then you are producing a music, and then you believe that when that music comes out, you blow. And then when the music comes out, it's like nothing is happening. And then how do you feel about it? Sometimes you see your courage to go back to the studio and record again is maybe it's killed. Your desire is killed because of the result of the other release you did, and because you had a mindset. And there are some that believe, like Coach Pedro was saying, that they believe that you must suffer. Yes, you must struggle. It's not everybody in this world that succeeds, that struggle. That's just the truth. It's not everybody who succeeds or who lives successfully or who is rich to be that suffered. There are people that actually, they don't know what they're suffering. You understand? They don't know what they're suffering. And they are doing well. The problem is the mindset. Now, that's why some will really think that sometimes some will really enjoy their suffering because they think that because they are suffering tomorrow they will succeed. There are people that die in their suffering. You have to understand that. There are people that actually, I used to like a Nigerian movie, that you think that because you were suffering, they will show you a story of one person that was suffering at the end, one rich man just came and helped you. Life is not like that. If you think that life is a Nigerian movie, then you will die in suffering. You understand? So you mustn't suffer before you succeed. It is true that the journey of success, it has challenges, which I will not even interpret that as suffering. I see that as challenges, as obstacles which you must overcome. It is true that there are obstacles that you must overcome, and one of the obstacles you must overcome as an artist is the wrong mindset. Because if you carry the wrong mindset, that mindset can imprison you for a very long time. Even your entire career can be buried because of a wrong mindset. You understand? Some believe that you must suffer, like I said, you must suffer before you succeed. And if opportunities come, you begin to doubt whether, how can this be? And so because of that, they believe that anybody who succeeds without suffering, maybe the person must have joined the cult. You understand? Yes, he must have joined the cult. How come he just succeeds like this? How come he released his first song and it's going viral? No, it mustn't be the way you think. Yes. There are people that they will sing even up to 10 songs before they will be known. But there are some that their first song will be known. Like this girl in this Cameroonian in the US, how do they call her? Lady Bianca. Who knew her before? Just one song she sang, and the song, even the studio which I saw, if she recorded the song, it's not a popular studio. But just because Chris Brown mentioned the song, are you understanding? He mentioned the song became popular. Yes. That's when we even discovered that she had been singing maybe 1 or 2 songs. Yes. That can be her story, but that doesn't mean that it will be your story. You may not have a Chris Brown to talk about your music for it to be popular. Yes, but there are other ways that you can become popular, or you can say it's not even a matter of popularity, because I didn't want to talk about popularity because sometimes we equate popularity to success. You can be very popular, people know you, but you are living in poverty. Popularity does not equate prosperity. Are you understanding? Popularity does not equate prosperity. You can be very, very popular, but you are poor. As well as you can be seen, you can see somebody who is not popular, but the person is very rich. So there are artists who are not popular, but they are very rich from their artwork. Why there are some that they are living fake life? You understand? Yes, they are living fake life. So you don't need to struggle to live a fake life. So your struggle should not be to be popular like others would say. Your struggle should be to transform your art into a real business that sustains you, that you can live on, and you'll be proud of it. Are you understanding? So, like I said, take away, the first thing is to reframe your mindset. Alright? You mustn't struggle to succeed. And I know that I believe that is, you have to work. And like I always say it, even in my business conferences, I don't believe in hard work. To me, hard work is a curse. It's a curse. To work hard is a curse. Because the time that hard work was mentioned was when Adam sinned, according to the Bible. And God cursed the earth. So you will sweat. That is because it's cursed. So hard work is because of curse. If all your life you have to work hard, then you are cursed. You are living on that curse. So we are not called to work hard. We are called to work smartly. Are you understanding? There's a difference between smart work and hard work. Yes. In Africa, there's a lot of hard work. You go to farm with a hoe, you spend 8 hours in the farm to work for ages. That is hard work. And your hands are strong. Yes. It's very strong, and your muscles are very strong. You are working hard work. But while you are spending 8 hours to work, maybe 12 ridges, there's somebody with a caterpillar working hectares within 2 hours. Are you understanding? At the end of the day, which work pays better? Is it the hard work or the smart work? Smart work. The smart work, right? Yes. So I don't believe in hard work as a means of succeeding or prospering in life. I believe in smart work. And as an artist, yes, you need to work, but you need to work smartly. Don't struggle to work hard. You can even go and have every day, say 8 hours of vocal works every day on the mountain, you are shouting. But if you are not smart, your voice will crack here, and will become loud. But at the end of the day, all that stress that you are going through, you will not benefit from it. While there's somebody with his laptop in his room is able to do something and is making money from it. He's not doing the vocal work that you are doing. Hard work does not pay you as smart work will pay you. So if you believe someone in hard work, change your mindset to smart work. Is that understood? Okay. Let's look at what we are called the creative entrepreneur mindset. The creative entrepreneur mindset. All right.